Hello ladies and gentlemen, Stephen Mantis here once again for Great North Wrestling, all the way from Manchester, United Kingdom, and we have a very interesting matchup for you tonight. The monster, the 7-foot-tall Darko, who is managed here tonight by the devious, the maniacal Dark Cash, who is arguing with the fans already. This Dark Cash has been one of the most dirty managers in Great North Wrestling history, to say the least. He's known for screwing over Scott Steiner, among other things. But here we go with perhaps the tallest, well, definitely the tallest man in Great North Wrestling, this huge 330-pound Darko, who is taking on Pat Shenzy. Now, Pat is making his debut for Great North Wrestling here tonight. He's from Quebec City, Quebec. Darko is from parts unknown. Nobody knows exactly where he is, but this Shenzy is trying to everything he can to take down Darko, and he is not having any success, and he is just whipped into the corner, but is too fast for Darko, who smashes his fist against the turnbuckle pad that is just thin padding over the steel turnbuckle pads. Shenzy has yet to take Darko down, and he's thrown everything he has at Darko. And there is a beautiful back elbow that just about takes the head off of Pat Shenzy, definitely loosened some teeth. Now Darko will be returning to Great North Wrestling August the 30th in Hawkesbury, Ontario, along with his manager Dark Cash. Darko will be involved in a 2-on-1 handicap match earlier in the evening, and then he will be participating in that huge 20-man over the top rope battle royal later that night, one of the two main events that night, along with AJ Styles against Hannibal the Animal, who has wrestled Darko before and is the only man in Great North Wrestling to ever defeat Darko. But that was a very, very close match, and we are seeing right now why Darko is so dangerous, not only because he is so huge and so powerful, but he has this manager on the outside that really should be barred from ringside, because it is not fair, and Darko certainly does not appear like he needs the help here tonight against Shenzy, who appears to be suffering and paying the price for all of his offense against Darko earlier on in the match. 1, 2, and just a near kick out there by Shenzy. Darko has to be one of the odds-on favorites in this 20-man over-the-top rope battle royal, August 30th in Hawkesbury. I don't know if any man in the battle royal will be able to single-handedly throw out Darko. Certainly maybe one of the tag teams that are in the battle royal, maybe Sexy Eddie and Jeremy Prophet would team up to throw Darko out, or maybe Quantum Force. You never know what's going to happen, but even two men attempting to throw out this huge monster would be difficult. And this referee better keep his eyes on the action here, because he is not making the count, as Darko is choking the life out of Pat Shenzy here in the corner. Dark Cash finds this very, very funny. He loves watching Darko inflict pain. Now that is a body slam from 7 feet in the air, as Darko hits the ropes and winds up with a huge leg drop, 330 pounds coming down on the neck of Pat Shenzy too. And oh, Shenzy still has some fight left in him. Believe it or not, Shenzy is about 6'2", over 200 pounds for sure, maybe about 240, but he just looks like a midget compared to this monster of a man Darko, who towers over every person he meets. He's been wrestling a long time, is well known in Quebec, former Quebec champion, and you can see why right now as we see a vertical suplex by Darko. Pat Shenzy is going to have a very hard time rallying back from this. Another near fall by Darko. I am shocked here that Darko has not been able to put Pat Shenzy away. Pat Shenzy is happy to be in Great North Wrestling. He has a lot of heart in him here tonight, and appears to have a lot of fight in him, at least the heart of a fighter, but he doesn't appear to actually have any fight left in him. He's barely able to stand right now. Are we going to see a powerbomb? No. Shenzy's able to muster up some power. Couple hits to the face. Duck the clothesline of Darko. Ducks another clothesline. Darko appears to have him up. Are we going to see a tombstone pile driver here? No. Darko has him. Throws his face down from his shoulder right onto the turnbuckle pad. And a drop kick by Pat Shenzy. Darko was not expecting that. Pat Shenzy trying to rally the crowd now, trying to get them on his side, and they are getting on his side. They've had enough of Dark Cash. They've had enough of Darko. And here comes Shenzy with a big football taco, running right across the ring into the gut of Darko, right into that midsection area, right into the bread basket. Shenzy hitting the ropes, going off the ropes with a clothesline, springboard clothesline from the ropes. He should go for the pin after that, and here we go. 1, 2, and a huge kick out by this monster of a man, Darko. Darko is just huge. He has about size 22 feet, as you can see right now. Shenzy is very fortunate to have Darko down. He better keep moving if he wants to take this match. Darko sitting up now. It appeared to be an attempt of a neck whip, but he didn't quite get it on Darko. 1, 2, and he's not going to get him here. That move was not executed to perfection, and Darko is making his way up. Shenzy is making his way up, but you can see the difference just in the size of their backs as Shenzy whips Darko against the back. Shenzy going for another move off the top rope, and he pays for that screw up. Darko just whipping his back with that huge arm and now kicking Shenzy in the head. Darko is showing a lot of aggression here. Shenzy should stick to what he knows. He shouldn't be trying those moves off the ropes because he's going to pay for it. And here we go with the choke slam by Darko. And this is going to be over right now. That choke slam is from about 15 feet in the air. Nobody gets up from that. The winner of the match, here's the official word. Darko is the winner without question here. Standing in the ring with his manager, Dark Cash, towering over the ref. Pat Shenzy may have a broken back right now or a broken neck. He's going to have to be looked at by the medics in the back without question. There's no doubt in my mind about that. Darko's looking strangely at Shenzy. Darko now getting in the face of Shenzy. You've done enough damage. Leave this poor man alone. No, he has him up now. What's he going to do? Leave this man alone. Referee, get in there. Pat Shenzy can't even stand up, and Darko going for another choke slam. Darko just slams Pat Shenzy down one more time, and this is going to cause some permanent damage. There should be a fine by the Great North Wrestling Office to Darko after that, because that is uncalled for. That's going to end a man's career right now, but Darko doesn't care. He is a monster, and he's going to be a force to be reckoned with in Great North Wrestling. GreatNorthWrestling.ca is the website.